Hello, and a warm welcome to the Encyclopedia YouTube channel. I'm excited to have you here with me today. Today, our journey takes us to the American West, to a city nestled at the very edge of the Great Plains, where the land begins its dramatic ascent into the Rocky Mountains. This is Denver, Colorado. It's a metropolis that exists in a remarkable state of equilibrium, a place where the ambitions of human civilization and the raw power of the natural world are not in conflict, but in a constant, fascinating dialogue. It is a city that breathes a different kind of air, both literally and figuratively, profoundly shaped by the immense wilderness that serves as its magnificent backdrop. One cannot truly comprehend Denver without first acknowledging its extraordinary proximity to untamed nature. From almost any vantage point within the city's urban core, the jagged, snow-dusted peaks of the Front Range dominate the western horizon. This is not some distant postcard view. It is an ever-present and influential force. This visual connection to the mountains shapes the daily lives of its inhabitants, instilling a unique perspective on space and scale. The wilderness is not a place one visits on holiday. It is a neighbor, a playground, and a constant, humbling reminder of a world far older and more powerful than any city. This relationship fosters a unique urban ecosystem. The city's extensive network of parks and greenways, such as the sprawling city park or the winding paths along Cherry Creek, act as vital corridors, blurring the lines between the built environment and the natural one. Here one can observe urban wildlife coexisting with the city's human population in a way rarely seen in other major American centers. It's a place where a morning commute might include a glimpse of a red-tailed hawk soaring between skyscrapers, a testament to the city's successful integration with its surrounding environment. The very layout of the city seems to bow in reverence to the mountains. The grid of streets, the orientation of buildings, and the open spaces are all influenced by that western vista. This constant presence of the wild frontier, just a short drive away, cultivates a spirit of adventure and resilience in its people. It is a city born from the ruggedness of the West, and even in its modern, sophisticated form, it has never lost touch with the elemental forces that defined its creation. Denver is not simply a city near the mountains. It is a city of the mountains. The culinary landscape of Denver is as diverse and surprising as the terrain that surrounds it. For many years, its reputation was unfairly tethered to its frontier past, with visions of simple, hearty fare for miners and cowboys. While the city certainly honors its heritage, its modern food scene is a vibrant and innovative tapestry woven from local ingredients and global influences. The chefs of Denver are pioneers in their own right, exploring a new kind of high plains cuisine that is both rustic and refined, drawing its inspiration directly from the bounty of the region. One of the most defining characteristics of Denver's contemporary dining is its profound commitment to local and sustainable sourcing. The city's chefs and restaurateurs have forged strong alliances with the farmers, ranchers, and brewers of Colorado. This results in menus that change with the seasons, showcasing the very best of what the land can offer at any given moment. From Palisade peaches in the late summer to Olathe sweet corn and Rocky Ford melons, the flavors are intensely local. This farm-to-table ethos is not a trend here. It is a foundational principle, a reflection of the city's deep connection to its agricultural roots. Of course, one must address the item for which Denver is notoriously famous, the Rocky Mountain oyster. While this dish remains a curious rite of passage for the adventurous tourist, it is merely a footnote in the city's rich culinary story. The true taste of modern Denver is found elsewhere. It is in the succulent, lean flavor of bison, served as a steak, a burger, or in a hearty chili. It is in the delicate taste of fresh Rocky Mountain trout pulled from cold, clear streams. And it is in the creative use of game meats like elk and venison, prepared with a sophistication that elevates them far beyond simple campfire cooking. Furthermore, the city has become a world-class hub for craft brewing, a movement that perfectly complements its food scene. With hundreds of breweries in the metropolitan area, beer is an integral part of the local culture. Brewers here are artisans experimenting with local ingredients like Colorado-grown hops and grains and even wild yeasts. This dedication to craft extends to a burgeoning industry of distilleries and cideries as well. In Denver, a meal is rarely just a meal. It is a celebration of place, a carefully curated experience that captures the unique spirit and flavor of the High West. Denver's cultural identity is a fascinating blend of its rugged Western history and a forward-looking, progressive spirit. This is not a city content to rest on its laurels as a former gold rush town. Instead, it has cultivated a dynamic and thriving art scene that is as bold and expansive as the western sky. The city's creative energy is palpable, found not only in its grand institutions but also in the vibrant, independent spirit that animates its neighborhoods. This unique cultural altitude sets Denver apart, making it a beacon of artistic expression in the heart of the American West. The city's commitment to the arts is anchored by magnificent institutions like the Denver Art Museum. Its striking angular architecture, designed by Daniel Libeskind, is a work of art in itself, echoing the peaks of the nearby mountains. Inside, its collections are vast and eclectic, with a particularly renowned collection of indigenous arts of North America paying homage to the original inhabitants of this land. This respect for both history and daring modernism is a hallmark of Denver's cultural philosophy. The city invests in its creative infrastructure, understanding that art is not a luxury but a vital part of a healthy urban ecosystem. However, the soul of Denver's art scene truly resides in its neighborhoods. The River North Art District, or Reno, is a perfect example. What was once a gritty industrial area has been transformed into a sprawling outdoor gallery. Warehouses and brick walls are now canvases for some of the world's most talented street artists. A walk through Reno is an immersive experience, a riot of color and creativity where every corner reveals a new mural, a hidden sculpture, or a quirky independent gallery. This grassroots, accessible approach to art is quintessentially Denver, unpretentious, energetic, and deeply integrated into the fabric of the city. This spirit of innovation extends beyond the visual arts. Denver is a hub for live music with iconic venues like the Red Rocks Amphitheater, a geologically formed, acoustically perfect wonder, hosting legendary performances under the stars. The city also fosters a vibrant literary and performing arts scene supported by a population that values creativity and intellectual curiosity. In Denver, culture is not something to be passively observed. It is an active, participatory experience, a collective expression of a community that is proud of its past and excited about its future. To understand what makes Denver truly unique, one must look to its most vital resource, its people. The inhabitants of this city, often referred to as Denverites, embody a distinctive blend of laid-back friendliness and adventurous ambition. There is a palpable optimism in the air here, a sense that anything is possible. This spirit is not born of naive idealism, but rather from a lifestyle that prioritizes balance, wellness, and a profound connection to the outdoors. It is a human habitat that shapes a particular kind of person, one who is as comfortable on a mountain trail as they are in a downtown boardroom. The city's population is a magnet for transplants from across the United States and the world, drawn by the promise of a better quality of life. This constant influx of new people creates a welcoming and open-minded atmosphere. Unlike some older American cities with entrenched social hierarchies, Denver feels accessible and meritocratic. It is a place where newcomers can quickly feel at home, find their community, and contribute to the city's evolving identity. This dynamic mix of natives and newcomers fosters a culture of collaboration and innovation, preventing the city from ever becoming stagnant. A defining characteristic of the Denverite is a deep-seated passion for an active lifestyle. The weekend exodus from the city to the mountains is a weekly ritual. On any given Saturday, the highways are filled with vehicles carrying skis, snowboards, kayaks, and mountain bikes. This is not merely a hobby, it is a core part of the local identity. This shared passion for outdoor recreation creates a powerful social bond transcending age, background, and profession. It fosters a collective appreciation for health, well-being, and the preservation of the natural landscapes that make this lifestyle possible. This emphasis on balance permeates every aspect of life in Denver. The city's work culture, while driven and professional, often allows for the flexibility needed to enjoy the outdoors. It is not uncommon for business meetings to be conducted on a hiking trail or for colleagues to bond over a shared ski day. This integration of work and play, of ambition and leisure, is perhaps the most unique aspect of the human habitat here. The people of Denver have crafted a way of life that proves that one does not have to choose between a successful career and a fulfilling, adventurous existence. Denver exists as a city of fascinating and harmonious contrasts. It is a place where the romance of the Old West coexists seamlessly with a relentless drive towards the future. This duality is not a source of conflict, but rather the very essence of the city's unique character. One can walk down a street and see a beautifully preserved Victorian building standing next to a sleek modern skyscraper, a physical manifestation of the city's ability to honor its past while boldly embracing the future. This balance between heritage and innovation is a delicate dance that Denver performs with remarkable grace. The city's historical roots are proudly displayed in areas like Larimer Square, Denver's oldest and most historic block. Here, elegant gas lamps illuminate the facades of ornate 19th century buildings, which now house independent boutiques, chef-driven restaurants, and sophisticated cocktail bars. It is a place where one can feel the echoes of the city's frontier origins, a time of gold prospectors and railroad barons. Yet this preservation is not a stuffy museum-like affair. It is a living, breathing part of the city, demonstrating how history can be adapted and integrated into the vibrant pulse of modern urban life. Just a short distance from this historical heart, one finds evidence of Denver's forward-looking vision. The city is a rapidly growing hub for technology, aerospace, and renewable energy industries. This has attracted a highly educated and innovative workforce, further fueling the city's dynamic growth. The redeveloped Union Station is a perfect symbol of this synthesis. The magnificent 1914 Beaux-Arts train station has been masterfully restored and transformed into a bustling transit center, a hotel, and a hub for dining and shopping. It is a space that is both a tribute to the golden age of rail travel and a gateway to the city's future. This contrast is also evident in the city's mindset. Denverites possess a strong independent streak, a libertarian spirit inherited from their pioneer ancestors. Yet, this individualism is tempered by a progressive, community-oriented approach to social and environmental issues. The city has been a leader in sustainability initiatives, from its extensive public transportation system to its ambitious goals for renewable energy. It is a city that understands that progress requires both individual freedom and collective responsibility, a truly unique and modern interpretation of the spirit of the American West. Unlike many American cities that experience a monotonous climate, Denver's character is dramatically shaped by the distinct and powerful rhythm of its 4 seasons. Each season brings with it a profound transformation, not just in the surrounding landscape, but in the very energy and activity of the city itself. The people of Denver do not simply endure the changing weather, they embrace it, adapting their lifestyles to celebrate the unique opportunities that each time of year presents. This constant cycle of change keeps the city feeling fresh, dynamic, and perpetually renewed. Autumn in Denver is a spectacle of brilliant color. The crisp, cool air and the intense high-altitude sunlight create the perfect conditions for the aspen trees in the nearby mountains to turn a dazzling gold. This natural event, known locally as leaf peeping, inspires a mass migration into the high country. Within the city, the season is marked by farmers' markets overflowing with harvest produce, a citywide obsession with green chile, and the festive atmosphere of the Great American Beer Festival. It is a time of comfortable warmth and vibrant energy before the quiet of winter descends. Winter transforms Denver and its mountain playground into a world of white. The city itself often enjoys surprisingly mild sunny days between snowfalls, a phenomenon known as a bluebird day. But the true magic of winter lies in the Rockies, which become a world-renowned destination for skiing and snowboarding. An undeniable energy courses through the city as residents and visitors alike plan their next alpine adventure. The city's proximity to premier ski resorts means that a world-class winter sports experience is not a distant holiday, but a regular weekend activity, deeply woven into the fabric of local life. As the snow melts, spring brings a dramatic reawakening. The city's parks and gardens burst into life with tulips and lilacs, and the patios of breweries and cafes fill with people eager to soak up the returning warmth. Summer follows with its long, sun-drenched days and cool, pleasant evenings. It is a season of outdoor concerts at Red Rocks, hiking to alpine lakes to see wildflowers, and enjoying the city's many outdoor festivals. The ability to experience such distinct and wonderful seasons, each with its own character and set of rituals, is one of the fundamental joys of life in Denver. In our exploration of this remarkable place, it becomes clear that Denver is more than just a collection of buildings and streets. It is a living, breathing entity, defined by its unique position between the vast plains and the towering mountains. It is a city of harmonious contrasts, where urban sophistication meets untamed wilderness, where a rich history informs a bold future, and where an ambitious, driven population still prioritizes a balanced and healthy life. Its allure is not found in one single feature, but in the seamless integration of all these elements. The city's spirit is one of optimism, of open-mindedness, and of profound respect for the natural world. It has managed to cultivate a world-class cultural and culinary scene without losing the unpretentious, friendly character that defines the West. It is a place that challenges the very notion of what an American city can be, proving that urban living does not have to mean a disconnection from nature. The mountains are not just a view, they are the city's soul, a constant source of inspiration, recreation, and humility for all who live in their shadow. Denver's uniqueness lies in this powerful sense of place. It is a city that knows exactly what it is and where it is. It is shaped by its altitude, its climate, and its geography in a way that is immediate and undeniable. For those who seek a life of adventure without sacrificing the benefits of a modern, dynamic city, there is simply no other place quite like it in America. It remains the Queen City of the Plains, a beacon of innovation and an enduring testament to the powerful allure of the American West. Thank you for joining us on this journey to the Mile High City. We hope you have enjoyed this look into what makes Denver so special. If you found this film informative, please consider subscribing to the Encyclopedia channel for more explorations of the world's most fascinating places.